Is it worthwhile to live frugally? The answer is yes. Frugal living is helpful if you're sick of letting lack of money dictate your happiness. It's not about living as cheaply as you can. Instead, frugal living is about making intelligent choices about spending money and cutting costs in different areas of your life so that you can build wealth and own your time. An excellent way to start living frugally is by slowly adding new tips and tricks. You might have to try several different things to save money before finding what works best for you. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. We got you covered today with 6 frugal tips to start saving you money. Learn how to be more frugal in different aspects of your life and increase your ability and opportunity to save and invest. 1. Budget. Budgeting isn't always fun. However, it's an essential jigsaw piece. You can prioritize what matters and delete what doesn't fall into your budget. This frugal living advice should definitely be at the top of the list. You can save hundreds of dollars every month simply by tracking your expenditures and identifying leaks. You need a budget, whether you use an app, downloadable spreadsheet, budget planner, or the back end of an envelope. Having a budget and sticking to it is key to your financial success. Remember that there's nothing wrong with treating yourself every now and then. Just make sure you save for these purchases ahead of time. If you want to go on a trip with friends or buy a new phone or pair of shoes, start saving money for it. Luckily, there are many ways to help you make a budget that works. 2. Meal plan. One of the most important ways to save money depends on how you eat. Food is one of the most basic survival needs. However, the foods you choose to put into your body will affect your shopping habits and financial resources. Cooking your own food, and for those who can, growing it yourself, can help you stretch your budget further. Growing your own vegetables and herbs can get you out of the house and eating healthier. Eat out less frequently. Reduce home meal deliveries as well. Take a look at how much you spent on restaurants and food delivery services the last couple of months to get an idea of how much you're actually spending. You'll quickly notice that those times add up. You can eat out without spending a lot of money if you do things like split main dishes and dine in during happy hour. Make a meal plan ahead of time. People often make more expensive buys when they decide to eat at the last minute. Make cost-effective substitutes like purchasing generic and store brands. It's easy to stick with a brand name, but generics can be just as good and cost much less. Lastly, freeze leftovers for later. Dipping into the freezer for a stored prepared meal is convenient, requires little decision making, and is completely free. 3. Sell items you no longer use. Most of us are guilty of having some extra junk lying around the house. Whether you have an excessive collection of shoes or electronics, a variety of stuff your children have outgrown, or an overflowing bookcase, it's probably time to minimize. With a little effort, you could transform that junk into income. Facebook Marketplace, eBay, and Poshmark are just a few sites to start selling your items. The more things you have, the more money you spend to keep them in good shape. The most viable option is to sell unused items. That could bring in a lot of money. You can use that to pay off debt or to go on vacation. Even better, keep it in your account for a rainy day. That's a win-win situation. Besides, you've got nothing to lose. You're not using it anyway. 4. Downsize your home. Moving into a smaller home may seem like a step down, but if you look closer, you can see a lot of benefit from this. Saving money, saving time, and having less stuff to deal with. Downsizing could be the fresh start you and your family are looking for. If you want to move into a smaller house, planning ahead will help you do it well. Are there rooms you notice you and your family don't spend any time in? Or do you have a lot of extra space after the kids go to college? You are the only one who knows if you no longer need that extra space or if losing it would cause you more trouble. Suppose you decide to downsize your living space. In that case, you and your loved ones may find that you no longer have the luxury of watching television in separate rooms each night. But is spending more time with the people you care about really that bad? Still not convinced? Then let's talk about the numbers of it. What if you could save several $100s monthly on your mortgage or even save money on utilities because you're heating and cooling a smaller space? Now you'd be able to put that money toward other goals. 5. Wait 24 hours before purchasing. This is the most basic advice for better money management, especially when it comes to shopping online. Wait at least 24 hours before making a purchase. During that time, you'll be able to decide if you really need the item. If you still want it after 24 hours, go ahead and buy it. However, you often realize that you didn't need it. Maybe it wasn't quite what you wanted or a deal was making you feel rushed to buy it. As a result, you saved money. The wait 24-hour rule obviously applies to anything other than housing, food, gas, and utilities. If you follow this guideline, save just $50 per week, you'll have saved $2,600 in a year. This could put you well on the way to achieving one of your milestones. That's a lot of money you probably didn't realize you were spending. You're one step closer to financial independence now. 6. Think long-term. Too often, we are preoccupied with the present rather than the future. This way of thinking about life is great, but it's not a good way to think about your money. You must plan ahead of time. Think about what you want your money to do for you in the long run. Ask yourself questions. What are your long-term objectives? How would you spend your days if money wasn't an issue? What do you want to do but don't think you can? Now, how can you begin to move closer to those goals? Too often, we're so focused on surviving paycheck to paycheck that we fail to make goals for the coming year, or the next 3 years, 5 years, even 20 years. If you want to make a big difference in your life right now, you just start by saving and spending with a long-term view. So the truth is that most of these tips for frugal living aren't a secret. In fact, you've probably heard most, if not all of them before, but there's a reason why they continue to be brought up. Living frugally allows you to change your finances in a big way. Adopting these money-saving methods and making them a part of your everyday habits will allow you to build toward the life and wealth you want. Do you have any other frugal living tips you'd like to share? Tell us below in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you found this video interesting or helpful, let us know. Please like and consider subscribing so you never miss out on new content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.